Mother Nature and a great big antenna. That's all we got. We got a little bit of late night Mother Nature and this great big antenna coming out of the mini grass 750. Can you dig it?
I dig it, alright. I mean, with these 4 birds, I could probably have all the hang time in the world as well, man. With these 4 birds, I could just talk forever. See, I can just go on and on. I think it's only about 4 birds, and I can pretty much just dribble on for quite a while and talk about quarter pounders and Big Macs and McFlurries and McBirds, McKangaroos, Mc4 watts got down there. Okay, I'm getting off this key, but look at all this hang time. 828. I can give you all the hang time you want on 4 watts. I can give you all the hang time you want on 4 watts there. What do you think?
I think you're handing out Happy Meals right about now. I think you're handing out Happy Meals with your 4 kangaroo watts. And I'm trying to keep a copy contact 750. What you think? Bye.
And Happy Meals. What toy am I going to get in this Happy Meal there? What toy can I pick from? If I don't like my toy, can I pick another one? Can I pick another toy? If I don't like the one you give me there, what toy are you going to give me there? Bye.
We're going to give you a brand new 9-volt battery for your microphone. We're going to give you a brand new battery for your microphone. What do you think about that?
I want another toy because this one doesn't take any batteries. It runs off a 40-volt power supply there. I need another toy there, 28. That 9-volt battery's no good for me. You're gonna have to give me something else here. Come on.
You got a plug-in-the-wall microphone. What you got? What kind of microphone you got on that Galaxy there? Come on.
It's on the YouTube thing. If you look at my profile picture, you'll see a picture. It's there. It's a microphone. It's upside down, so you might have turned the picture around the other way to see it. But if you look on the YouTube page, that's the picture at the moment. Is the picture of the microphone there. Back to you.
Oh, it looks like some kind of studio microphone. Huh? Some gigantic, big. Looks like some kind of big studio microphone at place.
Yeah, that's it. One of them fancy-looking microphones, studio kind of stuff. Yeah, that's it, man. You don't have to spend much these days, actually. Like, you don't have to spend too much on a mic. Like, I guess maybe 10, 20 years ago, to get something good, you have to spend thousands. But these days, to get something studio quality, you don't have to spend. The microphones are pretty cheap these days. For a real good one, a couple of $100 will get you a real top-sounding microphone there, baby.
Yeah, what is it? Where'd you get it? What is it? Where did you get it? Come on!
No, somewhere off eBay. It's a, hang on, let me see. What is it? Bloody, I think it might be AKG or something like that. 28. A28. Why do you have to ask difficult questions there? Hang on. I think it's an A, man. Maybe I have to Google it there, 28. I can't remember. A something there, back to you. AKG, that's what I said. AKG there, babe.
A as in alpha. A as in kangaroo. And G as in George. Alpha, kangaroo, George. Roger?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the brand. That is definitely the brand. You got it all in one. Alpha Kangaroo George. If I'm to use the the phonetic alphabet correctly. Alpha Kangaroo George. There, bro.
Oh, Ken, I got a microphone right here. This microphone I got right here is an M-I-K-E. 750. Can you dig it?
That sounds pretty fancy. I'm not sure I've heard of that one before, man. Did you get it, like, is it custom made or is it built to order? Man, that sounds pretty fancy, man. I don't think I could splash out on something like that there, babe.
Oh, Ken, should I spell it out for you? You want me to spell it out?
Oh, I got it. It's microphone, igloo, what's next? Kangaroo and echo. Oh no, well no, I'm gonna have to think of something better for echo. enormous. Microphone, igloo, kangaroo, enormous. There, Brake.
There you go. Mike. It's a mic. Mike, it's a mic. And what do you think about that?
Yeah, what if you were to spell out Mike to someone with the phonetic alphabet? You could just say Mike. Well, you wouldn't have to spell out Mike. You could just say Mike. Yeah, what do you reckon about that?
I think you're smoking those Maui Wowie cigarettes again. That's what I think. I think you going around telling everybody you don't smoke, but you're sneaking around those Maui Wowie cigarettes there. Bye.
If only you could send some over. Yeah. Maybe you can send some in a bottle. Maybe can we get a message in the bottle of some Maui Wowie cigarettes? Maybe you could send some in a bottle and we can drop it off. But or maybe it's a lack of watts. Maybe it's a lack of birds there. 28. I'm keying these 4 birds and I'm tripping out. And man, it's there's not enough RF, and it's having the reverse effect than having too much RF. If you dig what I mean there, bro.
Check on that. Yeah, I don't know, man. About a pretty empty box of Maui Wowie. 1950. I think I want to take my hat and get in the sky. I'm going to take this 2 Maui bird watch and this great deep 40-foot antenna. And I'm going to get them out. 750. Can you dig it?
No, you can make me feel like a bit of a superstar right about now, man. Just 28. We're on this fighting channel, this cool channel, this fighting channel, whatever you want to call it. We've been sitting here for the past maybe 28, maybe half of 28, maybe 14 minutes, having a Cuso, having a conversation on 4 birds, man. Hey, 28. That's some kind of superstar status, if you ask me. 28. We've been here on this fighting channel, kicking back with 2 birds and with 4 birds, having a conversation uninterrupted all this time there. What do you think?
Check on that. Check on that. That's pretty amazing, Spencer. Mr. Worldwide. Worldwide 2050. Worldwide 28. Worldwide 28. I got down.
AB Worldwide. I'm not sure if you might be starting to be losing me right about now, but that's pretty good, man. Yeah. I know, but I was looking at a few of the things online, a couple of the graphs. It looks like it's all going to start to go downhill from here, man. It's if the predictions are right. It looks like we're at the kind of peak of the cycle, and maybe things are going to go downhill from here. So I'm not sure what's going on, man. So I'm just pretty much making the most of it right about now. So, because who knows what could happen there, 28. Looks like in a few years it might be the end of the cycle. So what's going to happen, man? We're going to have to, what are we going to do there, 28? What are we going to do when the cycle ends there, Break?
Hey, when does it end, 750? Tell me more about it.
And can you still hear me? I think I'm starting to lose you now. I think we're at the peak of the cycle, and if the predictions are right, it looks like it's going to be downhill for the next few years there, Back.
It's going to take 28 more years? Come on!
Maybe, I don't know. Not this one. I think this one might have another 5 or so years, and then it will take. It's going to be dropping for the next 5 years, I think, and then it's before it sort of starts to pick up again.
So it's going to be dead for 5 years. Is that what you're saying? We've got 5 years left, and then we're going to have 5 years of silence? So, is that what you're trying to tell me? That we can do 28 days and 28 nights with no Rogers?
No, I think it's over the next 5 years. Like, I think this looks like about the best right about now, and then it's gonna slowly drop off over the next 5 years, and then it's gonna drop down to nothing, and then before it starts picking up again. That's what I think is gonna happen. Well, that's what they predict is gonna happen over the next few years. They're back.
So it's going to slowly fade away in the next 3 years, and then it's going to die down for a couple years, and it's going to come back up. You right?
Yeah, something like that, man. Looks like this year might be the peak of it, and next year it might start going downhill. I'm not too sure, but that's if they're accurate. So it looks like I don't know. This one was a good one, but I don't know if you remember much about the last one. I reckon the last one was probably stronger, but this one I still made the most of this one. Hey, 28. If you check out a few of the gates, I definitely made the most of this one. So maybe it wasn't as strong, but at least we still got to get a few Rogers in between there, break.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I got a couple hundred birds for you right about there. I got about maybe 100 birds right here. Check. Yep. 150. Well, you better enjoy it while it lasts. Because it ain't gonna last forever. And bye.
Yeah, that's why I've been making the most of it. No, past few years, but past couple of weeks, kind of getting back into it. Get to our kind of season, and even when things kind of die off, I know you still get the mainland and all that kind of stuff. So I sort of sometimes I hear on the gates and the live streams, you boys getting the conditions when we got nothing. So that's the way it goes, man. But I've gone up to 28 birds for you right about now. There, 28. I'm putting 28 birds in your receive if you can get it. Had to sort of go a bit more than 4 because Mother Nature kind of asked nicely, so that's the way it goes. But yeah, that's how it's looking, man. It's man, where does the time go? I guess time flies when you're having fun there, babe.
Yeah, check on that, man. All right, 750, put this thing back on the rack, call it a day, and get out of the way. It's always a pleasure, 750. Trying to let you know before I go, the pleasure was all mine. 750. You know who it is. You know what time it is. I think I'm going to shut down the talk show. I ain't coming back, 750. I'm going to put this stuff fucking money out from microphone back on the rack and lay my back down for the evening. This is my last piece, 750. I ain't coming back. You take care, God bless, you know the rest. Because you sounded like the best tonight, that's a sure no fucking week. Put on your latest 750. Tell all the kangaroos I did wave up there around the bush. In that great big slimy city of yours. So we meet again and we say hello, hoy ho. Maramapono. 750. As you will say, they say, cheers on you, mate. Have a good day.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same. I'll try and go. Something keeps calling me back, Mother Nature. Oh, I seriously didn't think anyone would get me on those 2 birds. I didn't realise we could have a 2-bird conversation, but damn, there we go. Man, but hey, I'm gonna get out for real, man. Might come back a bit later on, but I know you won't be here because conditions won't be here, but that's the way it goes. So, all right, mate. Appreciate that, and we'll do it again real soon, no doubt. Thanks for the chit chat. Thanks for the 2-bird contact. And I'm gonna go head to the kitchen there, 28, because otherwise I'm gonna lose my mind. If I sort of start to get a bit of an empty stomach, I don't know what's going on there. I start to feel a bit weird there, 28. So I've got to go before I turn into a kangaroo, before I turn into a pumpkin. Hey, 28. It must be those Halloween conditions. But all right, I ain't going to key up no more, 28. As I key up this 28 bird hang time. Have a good night. Tell those king mud ducks around Maui I did say hello to. Hey, 28. Ain't keying up no more. Bye.